We're back on the property. Exciting things happening. We've got some equipment here, as you can see. Got the big backhoe hauler, and a dump truck. They're getting ready to dig our fish pond. And my translator's not here, but I think, as I said in the video earlier, we met out here last night, walked through it with him, so I think he knows what to do. Essentially, these double poles here is going to be a canal, which is one of those ridges. A canal from here to that little canal, 2 meters wide, 2 meters tall, which is 1 meter above where this is at right now. Because we're going to add to this. They're supposed to be here sometime today to start building this up. But it'll be 2 meters wide, 2 meters tall to that canal, and then that canal will get built up to 2 meters wide, 2 meters tall to where they're standing, and then 2 meters wide, 2 meters tall to where those two posts are there, or sticks. And then we're going to build her garden up to whatever, and they're going to take that little canal out right over there, is the last I knew. But Lord knows how shit changes around here. But I am shocked that we've got something going on this quick. I'm going to run into town, let her know they're here, because she's not answering her phone, and see if she wants to come out here or what. So let me go talk to Songpit real quick. She's right here in the village. Take me 5 minutes to get in there, let her know what's going on, and then I'll be back online to watch him dig a hole. Okay, things are getting exciting now. Getting ready to get the tractor down in the hole. Don't be scared, just drive it off that cliff, man. It'll be all right. We told them to go 3 meters. They suggested 4, but they said if they hit water, they're just gonna have to guess because they can't see it. There we go, first scoop. Ta-da! So I think they're trying to get the topsoil with all the straw and the roots and shit on the bottom of this canal. He ain't gonna hit it. He ain't gonna dig there. They were asking me yesterday where I want that top layer. Bury it. Just put it underneath there. And it might be because they thought it was good growing dirt. We might want to keep it, but at this point I don't care. I just get rid of it. And you can see there's a difference. I don't know if you can see it from the camera, but about half a meter down, it's clay. Yeah, it tastes okay. Well, mathematically, we should have plenty of dirt. Mathematically, we should have plenty of dirt. Pretty exciting day today. Let's walk over and take a look at our power pole holes. First, I want to introduce you to my ride that we got for this day. This is family truck from the rubber farm that they gave us to drive. It's quite a gem. It's a little 4-cylinder. What's that? What'd you say?
Don't be insult him. He has a lot of power. Bring us to everywhere.
You want a microphone? Anyhow, it's a Nissan. I don't know what year it is. Probably somewhere in the 80s, late 80s, early 90s. Got a 4-cylinder diesel in it. Got 8 million miles on it, but you know, just needs a little wax. It'll be all right. So we worked out the electrical thing, we believe. Sompit's brother, as I said on the other video, Sompit's brother does electrical poles and stuff on the side. So they're working with us on this. They gave us a list of supplies. We went and sourced all of that yesterday, except a couple little pieces that they're going to pick up for us. And they already dug the holes here. We're going to end up with 8 poles from here down about just past that white truck down there. But they got the holes dug yesterday. They were supposed to bring the poles today. Well, then they said, well, we can't have the poles till Saturday. So we stopped over there today and paid for them, and they're making the poles today. They're concrete, so they got to set for a couple days to dry. We've got all the wire and everything, so these will be a go on Saturday. So I think we're making pretty good progress. We've been here, I don't even remember when we got here. We got here Friday morning.
They
And
have
it is
pipe
now
down here. What are we going to do with
Tuesday.
this?
It's Tuesday. We've got the fish pond being dug. We've got the electrical lined out. And the guys are supposed to be here to start adding dirt today. So if that happens, I'll be tickled pink. What's that?
Have pipe here.
It's a drain. Well, when this was a rice field, that's how the water got under the road.
Okay.
But it goes there. I think we're just going to bury this in because we don't need it now, right? Because there's no rice field. The water's going to run down here. But we'll just bury this, but it comes out right there. There's a culvert there, or a pipe, or whatever, drain pipe. So, Sompit, here's what I think we should do. You don't want this inside the fence, right?
I don't what?
You don't want the power pole in the fence, right?
Right.
So here's what we'll do. We'll just bring the concrete fence down here, stop right about here, 45 degrees across here, and that will come out somewhere right about where that blue motorbike is at.
Okay,
Go
and left
straight-
our property outside a little bit.
Yes, so we can park out there or whatever. But that also makes it square with the dirt we're going to put back over there.
Okay.
Okay, he's been at it about an hour, and he's got probably, I'm gonna guess, a fifth of it done. Looks like we're down to about 4 meters is my guess, and we've hit some water, so I think by the time it gets there, you can see it seeping in, she's 3/4, half the way up here. So within a few days, this thing will be, you can see it running in down there right now. But within a few days, it should be fairly well filled up. I'm not sure why they brought a whole crew of watchers though. So what they're doing is they're going to make this 2 meters high, so it'll be the same level as what we have over here once this new dirt comes in over here. But they'll come down off the canal, and there'll be a ledge right there to walk around the pond down low for like throwing nets out and stuff to catch your fish. But this 2 meters like that is going to go all the way back behind there to that small canal. We'll cover that small canal up to that little stick there. And then I've done the math at 10 by 15 by 4 meters, or excuse me, 10 by 15 by 3 meters, that's 450 cubic meters of dirt. These canals are 10, 15, 35 meters long at 2 meters tall and 2 meters wide. That's 35 times 2 wide. It's going to be 70 times 2 high is going to be 140 cubic meters. But we ought to get 450 out of here. If he pulls 450 out, we use 140 there. That's going to leave us, what, whatever, 300 cubic meters to do this. This is about 5 meters wide. Excuse me, 7 meters wide and 15 meters long. So 7 and 15 is going to be 105 square meters. 2 meters deep is going to be 210 cubic meters it'll take to fill this side. But that includes this here. So we're going to have plenty of dirt to do the 2 meter tall canal all the way around, and Sampit's garden 2 meters deep. Whatever we got left we'll fill in here so we don't have to have these trucks later today fill this up. So what do you think
Think what?
about the fish pond?
This is my intention to have at the beginning.
Fish? Fish?
This one,
Yeah. She still thinks it's too big.
but
I would rather
yeah,
have
it's
it
too
too
big.
big than too small.
so I don't know. I was thought it like I want to have like the wide side like that road, the 4 meter. I don't know the one road. How big is it?
How wide is the
How
road?
wide?
We measured this one yesterday. It was 3 meters on top and 4 on the bottom, right?
3 meter about, so one go, 1, 2 traffic. Maybe
Oh,
about 6.
too wide.
Yeah, about 6. But in my imagination before, I think 4 meter wide. But now I end up with 11 meter wide.
Oh, the fish pond 4 meters wide?
That's what I intention at the beginning.
Sorry. Well, originally, if you remember the original drawing, I had the fish pond from about where that canal is going to be to where this side is right now, but it was all the way down through here. It was this whole rice field mostly, except a little piece on the end for your garden. So you've already squeezed half of the, more than half the fish pond out of me.
When I see the canal new one, it trails, it dramatic high. I hope it packed down and lower.
It will, but it's not going to look as high once they get all this dirt in here, because all this dirt here is going to be that high too, and then it ain't going to look near as bad. You'll see. But here's what we're hoping. We haven't even been here a week yet, have we? In Thailand?
Deep today in Thailand.
Oh, so we've been in Thailand 1 week. We've been out here 5 days, 4 days? Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday. Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. We've been here 4 days. So I think we're making pretty good progress because we had none of this scheduled ahead of time. Sampit's arranged it all and got it done here in just the last couple of days.
I think we have done a lot. We have talked people a lot.
That's good. You did a good job. Don't be so depressed, man.
I've been pushed.
I'm sorry, but I told you. I told you if we don't make it happen, it won't happen. We have Sabai. This is Sampit's niece and Sampit's sister on the back there. What's your sister's name?
My sister named Pawn.
Pawn?
Oh no, it's not. I'm not gonna name that. She have new name, but we still call nickname like I just told you, but it's different. Pawn. You know.
Pawn?
Yeah, Pawn.
Okay.
Pan.
Pan. Like Papan Mat. So we'll call her Pan. And this is Sabai. She went to Cambodia with us a couple of years ago to see Angkor Wat. And she's usually the one that picks us up at the bus station. And she actually did the other day. But she picks us up at the bus station and does a lot of our running around when we don't have a vehicle. So we're pretty grateful for her. Just got word that we have to have another ceremony. This ceremony is for what they call a macro, which is the backhoe. They got to let the backhoe know that we are here to make a good fish pond and do good work and be safe. So they're going to do a ceremony right here. So once again, they're bringing drinks and beverages and stuff for the ancestors. And we have some candles and some incense. Bia Chang for the ancestors. We're going to pour some beer out for the ancestors. And we have a little bit of bread. We have some fruit.
Yeah, you have beer too.
Like a whole rolled cigarette. some milk,
บางเอกเพื่อน
some
นะ
orange juice again.
Whiskey.
Whiskey? Ooh, and she has some whiskey for the
นึกว่า
ancestors.
150
Whiskey.
นะโมตัสสะภะคะวะโตอะระหะโตสัมมาสัมพุทธัสสะนะโมตัสสะภะคะวะโตสัมมาสัมพุทธัสสะ
Hey. Okay, lock. Lock.
Salud.
เริ่มเลยงานบ้างให้มาชิมเลย
หมดเลย you drink the ball no
ลูกข้าวอ้วน
It's not Jack Daniels. And get a little beer out of the deal. Wash that whiskey down. That was a more in-depth ceremony than the one we had yesterday. You'll see in that video I posted yesterday when her mom came out and did a little ceremony to put the dirt up and to do the fish pond. But I did not know this, but I guess we have to do this for this machine here. All right, we're making progress. He's getting pretty close to halfway done. If you draw from this stick, draw a line over to about where his far track is, the front of it. That should be the other corner. Pull all this out, put that dirt over there. Whatever's left will get right here. But yeah, he did go further that way than we expected. Man, that's a big hole, bro. Damn, that's a big hole. So this water's seeping in here already. I'm hoping that it will get enough water in here and settled out enough that we can put some fish in here before we leave. If we can get the fish pond dug, get the dirt on there, and get all the telephone poles and stuff in, which is now scheduled for Saturday, I will be one happy traveler. This lot here, as we've said before, we're going to square up right over there. That makes this field here, or rice field and fish pond square. And then we'll put the house right over here. And this here will just be area for fruit trees and stuff like that. A lot of spectators. I don't know if they don't have jobs or what, but guy laying under the truck over there. But there's been 30 people through here in the last 4 hours.
I tell you I see you check is it okay is that good
But they went too far that way.
huh
You know they went too far that way. I don't know if you can see the 2 electric poles down there sticking up, but that's where our power's got to come from. And those mountains beyond there, that's where our 2
Khana
rubber
thau
tree
ka nau
farms
pa
are
le.
at, up by the mountains. Nearly 5 hours digging right now. As you can see, he's, what, 3/4 of the way done? But we're thinking he's going to stop here in a few minutes and go home and come back in the morning and finish it. I don't think they'll stay here all night because there's still a lot of digging to go. If that's 5 hours, there's at least 2 there. And I've got those trees out at the road we talked about in the video the other day. Told him to go ahead and dig those up for us. So he had his guys already cut off the tops of them. So they need to pull those stumps out. So my guess is we'll be done here in a couple minutes. And then we'll just be out here in the morning when they get ready to start again, because I want to keep track of how many hours this thing's running. Because it's about an hour later and they're still here digging. A couple hours ago I went to town and bought a case of beer for them, because that's kind of a thing they do here, take care of your workers. But anyhow, nobody wanted any beer. Right after I finished the other video, suddenly somebody went to town, brought back a big cooler of kratom or something like that, some kind of tea drink that gets them high or something. But anyhow, they brought that back, they cracked open the beer, so I don't know how long we're going to end up staying here. But he essentially has a about, about the back of his tracks. He's got that corner left. I don't know if he plans on staying here tonight. He doesn't have any lights, so I don't know. And the sun is setting right now, so we'll see what happens. Maybe they're just going to hang out and drink beer. So they still got a lot of dirt to pull out of there, so my estimate's going to be pretty close. I estimated we'd pull out 450 cubic yards of dirt, and we needed 410 to do the garden and everything. But there was a miscommunication. They didn't get that corner filled up, so I think they kind of heaped this up so that when they get back out there on the road, they'll just take that and push it over there. As you can see, the sun's just setting right there behind that tree. And it's almost 6 o'clock, and by 6:30 it'll be pretty well darkened. He's got lots of mirrors on that tractor, but no lights.